Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. Today we will talk about divine timing. Divine timing is important. Perhaps you're experiencing it right now. You have found this particular recording at a time when you feel it's needed. Perhaps you've experienced it with other recordings of ours, or with other mediums recordings or videos. Quite the wonderful world of technology. The world has changed much since some of us were on this plane. And so, in its own way, we in the spirit world are experiencing a divine timing as well. We get to speak to you by using new electronics, gadgets, we might call them. Sometimes the light that flickers, that might be us. Occasionally you need to change your bulb. Divine timing is important. It doesn't mean you sit back and just hope everything happens. You open yourself up to the possibility of allowing others to enter, to allowing what some might call coincidences to occur. You open yourself up to them, and you open yourself up to reflecting when they happen. You ask, is this for me? Does this feel important? Does this feel it belongs to me right now? There was once in this book, a story about how a gentleman forgot something in his car, and he walked back, and the other two people waited for him, and they noticed that he stood by his car for another minute. He then proceeded to walk back, and they asked, why did you wait by the car? And he said something along the lines of, things in this world are rarely by coincidence. So I waited an extra minute by my car in case there was a reason I was supposed to be there. Maybe I was supposed to meet someone. Perhaps someone was going to come along the road. Also, something could have happened in the spot where I would be standing had I turned around and gone back right away. Nothing in particular happened at that moment to the young man, but he was open to the possibility, and then when nothing presented itself, he went about his day. It cost him 1 minute of his time. Now, this also applies when you are having a lot of difficulties or issues with making something happen, because you're trying to make something happen at a time when it possibly might not benefit you. It's not that it will never happen, but perhaps there's a better opportunity if you go to the next door. Perhaps the opportunity behind the door you're trying to open is good, but you are not at a place, whether it be to skill, whether it be to your reception of things, to fully claim what is behind this door that is giving you difficulties at this moment. And it will be there when you are ready. This can apply to jobs, it can apply to friendships, to family dynamics, to many things. So when things come or when coincidences occur, reflect on them. Ask for guidance. Take your time. But when struggles occur, Ask, should I let this go for now? Say, is there another opportunity that is perhaps better suited to me, that is coming down the road? This is not to deter you. This is not to make you question everything in your life. But it is to remind you the importance of reflection, of honoring what is best for you and your highest purpose, and in remembering that what is best for someone else might not necessarily be the best for you, and to not let jealousy or unrest, if you will, settle in yourself, but to allow yourself that perhaps there's even a better possibility ahead. So like we said, it is not to just lay on your back and say, things will come to me when they come to me, but rather to go about your work, to move forward in whatever direction that may be to you, to be open and welcoming and take time to reflect. And if you are met with resistance, to say, why am I met with resistance? And to perhaps move on to the next thing. You can look back. If at another time it feels right to go back and try that door again, you can do so. It is not an absolute no. It is not a forever no. It is possibly a no for now. A no because your soul will get there, but it's not there yet. One moment. Hello and welcome. Thank you for sitting with us again. Yes, divine timing is very important for all of us. You chose to come to this plane of existence at a particular time. That is divine, because your little piece of divine light has come to this plane. Yes. As usual, I will mention that all of you have little pieces of divine light in you, because some people do tend to forget as it gets harder on this plane, and we understand that. But reminders are always good. Divine timing is very important, especially in spiritual growth. You never know when divine timing will occur. And so sometimes this requires you to listen to yourself and to not listen to others. Divine timing and faith require a certain amount of what our medium would call blind trust. It's a feeling, it's a knowing, it's something you sometimes can't describe to another, and people might discourage you because of their own self-limitations. Don't let them impose their own limitations on you. So if you feel something is right, and if it's like every barrier is suddenly not a barrier anymore or melting away before your eyes, then perhaps for you, the timing is divine. They might still find it difficult. They might still feel left behind, but that's because they're not ready yet. Or because that particular path is not for them. And so what we like to say is you can certainly ask for advice. You can certainly allow people in and consult. But ultimately, knowing if the divine timing is working for you, that is a you feeling. If you feel like something just does not feel right, that is also on you to decide. And we recommend you honor that and you reflect on it. And sometimes it is okay, and you do have time to take time to meditate, to reflect. And if you are unsure or your feelings are truly, it could go one way or the other, if you have the time, then take it to meditate, to decide. If it's nothing that needs to be decided until the next day, then do so. Don't feel the need to rush. You're all pieces of the divine. Remember that. Your guides are here and they're helping you. We are sometimes trying to throw things in your path to help you. You know, that penny as a reminder, maybe a bug that you just notice, or a particular type of bird. These things are easy to put in your path, but sometimes you're so focused on living the day-to-day that you don't stop to relax, to look at the divine world around you, to take the time to notice when your guides are putting things in your path. And we understand it's very hard in this world to slow down. Society has told you, you must work, you must go to school, you must practice a billion things, you must be the best parent, you must be the best employee, you must do all of these things, and if you don't do 1,000,001 things, you are not the best. You are. You are the best every day that you do what is the best for you. And if you struggle with depression and the best you can do is take a shower, then that is your best. And we know this. And we appreciate this. And perhaps that is your divine timing. That day that you take a shower, something changes maybe that day. And you decide to take one step out of the house. Or maybe that day someone comes knocking on your door and you are like, ooh, at least I wasn't stinky when they came over. And perhaps that person knew they should come over because they could tell you felt sad. And perhaps they shared in a lovely conversation with you. Or even, ooh, wouldn't that be nice if they even just brought like a bag of cookies without any conversation and just said, here. Unless if you don't like cookies, then insert whatever food you like. Divine timing is available to all. And all of your guides are working on it and really trying to help you. So, as El Capitan, our philosopher gentleman, said, it's not that you do not do anything. It's that you are moving forward and you're receptive should new things enter your life. And even if it doesn't feel right once it's entered your life, it's okay to say no. But at least reflect on it. See if it feels right for you. And if something has strong resistance, ask yourself why. Ask yourself if that's truly the path for you, or if it's something that you might want to return to later. Thank you for listening us. We're going to step back right now. So, welcome back. We just wanted to say thank you for listening to us. And as we said before, perhaps this recording in and of itself is divine timing. But also, remember to pay attention to the coincidences. and to not be disheartened should certain people step out of your life or step further back, because that is also divine timing to let new people and new energies forward. And it does not necessarily mean that those old friendships, bonds will be forever strained or forever broken. It just means that perhaps they're not serving you right now, just as perhaps certain jobs or certain work situations are not serving you right now. And we understand that there's a certain grief to this. Honor that emotion for a moment and move forward. Do not let it sink and stay and overwhelm you. Thank you for listening to us.